Hello, hello. Welcome to Divinely Demi. My name is Demi and I do oracle card readings for the collective. Today we are going to read for water signs, okay? My readings are focused on inner growth and transformation. I hope all of you are okay today. And if you are not okay, know that that is also okay. If there is something that speaks to you during this reading, then please take it, absorb it, love on it, right? And if there's something that does not speak to you, just throw it away. It's all good, right? I have been gone. I have been gone. I took a break, and for me, when I do my readings, I don't like to do my readings when I'm not in a space where I feel like I can be a clear channel. I've been taking some time to recalibrate because that's really important, right? And I've also been in a space of getting clear about how I want to approach these readings and approach all the different things that I'm bringing out into the world. But I thank you for watching. I thank you for being here. And we're going to go ahead and get into it, okay? Like I said earlier, we are reading for the water signs. And I've already cleared the space of any energy that may not be helpful. And so, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, friends. Let's do it, friends. Water signs. Or also, if there is water in, any of your other placements, then maybe something in here will resonate for you. Like I said earlier, if something speaks to you, take it. If it doesn't, throw it away. All right, Spirit, thank you so much for today. Thank you so much for the collective. Thank you so much for the water signs. So what is the overall energy of the water signs? What's the overall energy of the water signs? Connection, storytelling. Why do I feel like so it's been a while, but for some reason I feel like we got this card in the fire signs energy last time. I could be making that up, but yeah. Okay, so the overall energy of the water signs, you are wanting connection. You're wanting connection. What kind of, connection with more like-minded people. Connection with more, also I forgot to say, I don't really have a certain amount that I pull. I usually pull at least about 3. But it depends on what Spirit tells me. I may pull up to 6 cards. I just kind of go, okay? So, we going together. Let's go, baby. Okay, so, connection. Some of you water signs are looking for connection, looking to connect to, what are the water signs looking to connect to? Connect to their self. What are they? I feel like Spirit, what are the water signs? What do they need to connect to? They're craving connection. Can you clarify this connection? Connect with themselves, connect with others, connect. Also, I don't shuffle fast. So y'all don't be making fun of my shuffling. Look, nobody said anything about your shuffling, right? Y'all like, nobody said anything. Spirit, what do they want to connect to? Oh, becoming more sensitive. Becoming more sensitive. It sounds like you want to connect more to yourself. It seems like there is a desire, to connect more with yourself. A sensitivity is coming through. A sensitivity to your wants. A sensitivity to your needs. Let me get more of this picture here. Also, we have 2s that came out, right? 20 and 2. And then 6 plus 4 is 11. 1 plus 1 is 2. So we have 2 2s in a row. Spirit, can I have another card to clarify this connection? and sensitivity. This one. Okay. 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 Oh, the card here. Card is drum regulation. Okay. Let me actually sit these down. All right. So, we pulled just the first three cards here, and not the first three, but you know what I mean. All right. So, water signs, you are wanting to connect with your inner selves. I feel like some of you guys may be feeling like actually a little dysregulated, right? That's why this regulation card came up. You're wanting to connect to your inner selves, but sometimes it feels like you're so dysregulated emotionally, sensitive, right? It's like you're so sensitive. I'm actually feeling this. Oh, I just got this overwhelming feeling of needing to cry. I'm not about to start crying right now because we got to do this reading, but I feel you're really wanting to connect to yourself. You're like, okay, like, I know I have an inner voice. Okay, I know there's a way I want to show up in the world. If it feels like you're wanting to show up in the world in a certain way, but in order to get there, it's like, okay, you really do need to connect to your inner self, because you've been feeling this sensitivity to the world around you. Like I said, I've been feeling this overwhelmed. I just felt this wave of wanting to cry and release. Also, that's a water sign for your ass. So I'm the sensitivity is not a bad thing. I think some of you are feeling like it's being sensitive is negative, being sensitive is bad. I've also, like, for a long time I have felt that way. I still have to work through that too, of like, I'm so sensitive. I hate being so sensitive. I wish I was more, not even closed off, but just like, oh, more resilient, right? But your sensitivity in and of itself is a beautiful trait. Your sensitivity is a beautiful, beautiful trait. Like, the sensitivity actually helps your connection. Yeah, your sensitivity helps the connection with yourself, and not just with yourself, but with others, because you're so sensitive to others. Yeah, you're sensitive to nuances. You're sensitive to changes in energy. Some of you have always been like this. Some of you have been like this since you were a child. Some of you have hated that you were sensitive and things like that. And for a lot of you, this sensitivity is coming online very potently recently. And but the thing is, it's beautiful, right? It's actually a beautiful thing. It's being seen as, like, again, this negative thing. But what's needed here is more so for you to regulate. Yeah, to understand how to regulate that sensitivity, regulate those emotions, regulate your energy. Drum, yeah, and of course, drum medicine is here because drums, bass, right? Grounding is really, really important for you right now, because that's going to help you to be able to not even get rid of your sensitivity, because this isn't about getting rid. I feel like, again, some of you are wanting to get rid of that sensitivity, but it's not about wanting to get rid of it. It's just that it needs to be harnessed. Yeah, it needs to be harnessed and into a certain way that's going to feel helpful for you. And also, too, all of the sensitivity is still actually really helpful, because it's still helping. It helps you to connect to yourself and to others. It's like, okay, I really want to connect to myself. I really want to connect to other people in a tangible way. Maybe some of you are wanting to build more sustainable relationships. Maybe some of you are wanting to get your story out into the world and to be able to connect to people in that way. Some of you are sitting there. Some of you want to connect more to your pets, man, to the animals. Hell yeah. And that sensitivity helps you do that. It's beautiful, you know? Again, okay, some of you, your spirit is calling for you to go into a deep state of grounding. Okay, going into a deep state of grounding. And grounding just means, for some people, if people don't know, right? My mom actually asked me one day, she was like, what does grounding mean? I think I said grounding. She's like, what does that mean? And grounding is basically, So you know that feeling when, let's say, you take a stance, you know what I'm saying? You take a stance, you stand with your feet wide apart, and you can feel your feet on the ground, right? And your back is up straight and you feel sturdy. You just feel this sturdiness, okay? That sturdiness is grounding, essentially. It's connecting you back to your deepest inner self. It connects, it's this feeling of being connected to even the earth. Yeah, the earth is, going out in nature is a beautiful way to ground. They want me to, we're gonna pull another card, actually from this deck, but regulating yourself. So, doing deep breathing, right? Or, maybe stomping into the ground, right? These are all ways that you can potentially ground to get yourself back into a state of homeostasis, essentially. Yeah. Grounding feels very sturdy. Grounding feels stable. Grounding is a sense of like, I'm okay. Or even if I'm not okay, I know I'm rooted in something, right? Sometimes spirituality for people can feel grounding or not grounding, but depending on right where we are in our journey, neither is good or bad. But ground, yeah, it's this sense of taking time to be still, taking time to be still, taking time to connect. Well, yeah. Okay, so we want to connect. We've been seeing our sensitivity is kind of like this negative thing and trying to harness it. And we're going to do that through grounding. But why, Spirit? Like, why are we wanting to connect? What is this? Like, what are we looking forward to? What is this going towards? What's happening right now? Can you clarify it for us a little more? I love these cute little baby cards. Don't y'all think these are cute? Anyways, Spirit. Okay. Like, where are we going with this sensitivity? Where are we going with this connection? Where are we going? Like, what is it for? Oops, sorry. Sorry. Shook y'all up. All right. Let's focus. What is this for? What is this for? What is this? This one. Okay. It's for your journey. Okay. Thanks. Yeah. It's a journey. It's for, okay. So it's a part of your journey. This is an Musina. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I don't even know what that is. So I'm actually going to look at the book for a second and pick it out. Okay. It's for your journey. Thank you. One more. It's gonna help us on our journey. Yes. Yeah. Let me get one more. It's gonna help round out our. It's gonna help round out our picture. They want me to pull one more. Oh, this one. Okay. Oh. So you could go into harmony. One more. All right. Heard you. Aha. Okay, friends. Okay. So we have journey. The Musina. I don't know, child. We have harmony. Yeah, we have harmony. Yarrow that came out. So pretty. And then this last one is stillness. And what did I say earlier about regulation? Yeah, it's getting into a place of stillness. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So, all right, we've been feeling really sensitive, and that's okay, because that is actually going to help us along our journey. Yeah, it's going to help us, and this regulation is going to help us to come back into a place of harmony, of balance. There has been some I was going to say off-balancedness. That's not a word, but we're going to make it a word today, okay? There's been some off-balancedness with you guys, with the water signs, and it's so, I can feel it like in my chest. And like I said, in this reading so far, I have been feeling this need to this feeling this need to cry, and it's okay. Okay, it's okay, because this is all a part of your journey. This is all a part of your path. You are coming into a state of harmony, right? Like, that's where we're going. We're coming into a state of harmony. We're going into a state of stillness, okay, to connect to ourselves, to connect to our inner selves. And when we're able to connect to our inner selves, we're also able to connect to other people. Your dreams are also coming online. Also, look at this, excuse me, look at this scorpion. Okay. All right. Come through, water. Yeah. So Spirit is really saying here that, and the energy is feeling like there's a real call to get still, guys. To get still. And it can feel uncomfortable. It can feel scary. It can feel lonely. It can feel dark sometimes. And in the darkness, though, is where we find our light. Yeah. The darkness is not something to be afraid of. The darkness is something that is where magic happens. It's where we actually get sturdy, you know. It's for me, I have been moving through, well, I mean, I guess you could call it a darkness. And I have been feeling, this also resonates with me, you know. And so for me, I'm like, okay, it's okay for me to sit still. It's okay for me to just be, because that's what's bringing us into harmony. That's what's bringing us into harmony. It's all a part of our journey. Sometimes some of you have been trying to kind of circumvent this. You've been trying to get rid of your sensitivity because it can feel so heavy. And that's okay. Again, it's okay for it to feel heavy. It's okay for it to feel a lot. Lean into it, love. Lean into it fully. Lean into it wholeheartedly. Because it's all for purpose. And I love that, let's see, our skull cap here, our numerology is 11. Oh wait, I said this one was 11. I lied. That was a 10 earlier. This one's an 11, which is going back to that number 2. Somebody can look it up. The number 2. I'm not a numerologist. Excuse me. Some of you may want to pick out some crystals that feel really grounded for you. If crystals are not your thing, go stomp outside. If stomping is not your thing, go beat a drum. If you can't find a drum, sit still in meditation in nature, touch a tree, touch some grass, right? We really, that I'm feeling that a lot, is to really start regulating, really start being in your stillness, so that you can come into this state where your emotions are going to empower you. Yeah, our emotions are not bad. They actually help us. They help us to become more potent in what it is we're here to bring into the world, how it is we treat other people, you know. Okay, I'm gonna read what Musana is about. Yeah. So trusting higher consciousness. Yeah, moving towards the unknown. Let's see. The guidance here is that you may be in a state of transition, about to leave familiar territory and initiate a new journey. Something in your gut is telling you it's time for a shift, to enter a new physical space or awareness. This is the power of the higher mind magnetizing opportunities that match your spirit's frequency. Don't resist the journey in the name of comfort. The overwhelming rush of emotions. Yeah? We've been talking about emotions. Emotion taking me over. Okay. Anyways. The waters might, okay, so the overwhelming rush of emotions that rise before big opportunities is signaling opportunities for growth. Come on. While the waters might seem turbulent at times, the sea of opportunities ahead will be tranquil. Let go of whatever is holding you back, be it from the past or present, and hold your gaze steadily into the future self. Yes, babes, we're going into a place of harmony. We're going into a place of stillness. Again, So exactly what I was saying in the beginning. Some of you may be feeling like there's an overwhelming rush of emotions. That's okay, because that is what's propelling us forward. That is what is going to take us to wherever it is we need to be, right? Let those emotions release. Regulating is going to help release those emotions. We have to clean our house. We have to sweep, yeah? Just because you slept on January 3rd, if you ain't slept since January 3rd and today is March, whatever it is, baby, you might need to go sleep. Also, if you don't sleep, if you haven't slept till January 3rd, also, I'm not trying to say, I'm not judging you, okay? That's fine. My point is, there's a need to sleep, right? Clear those emotions. They're not bad. It's okay to be sensitive. We work with them. We use them. They are powerful, especially for my water signs, especially for y'all. I'm gonna skip that one. We're gonna read from Stillness, Skullcat, Stillness. Because right after we have all of these strong emotions, it's because there's a breakthrough that's coming through, my love. All right, look at this. Again, stillness after a storm. Let go of control. Trust and break open. Yes, it is. This is about breaking open. The storm has passed. Come on. Weren't we just talking about moving through the storm, doing that? Okay. The storm has passed. You've just weathered or are weathering a storm. Ground deeply. Hold on. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Ground deeply. I already said it. Okay, let me stop. Okay, I'm not going to stop. Okay, ground deeply into the present moment. If you feel fear, find consolation in stillness as it readapts. The medicine of Scorpion embodies the stillness of darkness. I said embrace the darkness earlier, yeah? Okay. Embrace the darkness, and it assists by accepting sudden change with ease and calm. If you are feeling exhausted, drained, or depleted, this is the time to pause and withdraw to your cave. You're in the process of rebuilding after the storm. Don't rush it, love. Reflect. Take the time to birth a new structure that supports a new version of yourself. I see. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So yes, the grounding is to support you. Yeah, that the sensitivity is okay. You're coming into a state of harmony. This version of yourself that you're moving into is harmonious. This version knows what you want and what you don't want. This version knows how you want to move and how you don't want to move. This version knows what you need and what you don't need. This version is moving into a place where there's so much grace over your life and you have so much grace for yourself. And it's okay to be in this darkness. Like I said earlier, the darkness is where we find that magic. The darkness is where we find there's stillness. It's grounding there. Don't be afraid of it. I know it can feel scary. I know it can feel lonely. I know it can feel overwhelming. I know it can feel like there's no end. I know it can feel like you're like, where's the light? Well, baby, just light a candle. Light a candle. If you have one flame, that's enough. It's enough. You're enough. Say, I'm enough. I am enough. My sensitivity is enough. My sensitivity is beautiful. Speak those things over yourself. I thrive in the dark. I thrive in the dark. Yeah? And these are beautiful. I think, Spirit, is there one more? Oh, okay. I'm gonna pull from this one deck, just one last card, to sort of wrap it up, tie it in, wrap it up. I mean, there's still more to say, but I'm gonna pull for more deck. But actually, one more deck. But before I do that, I am hearing a bird. I'm hearing like an eagle flying. So when I usually feel that, It's because you're ready to soar. You are ready to soar. Whatever that means to you. Whatever soaring means to you. Because, right, we say words, but they can mean all types of things. You are. It's just that you gotta, some of you have been trying to skip the process, right? Try to skip over the darkness, skip over the uncomfortable feelings, skip over the sadness, skip over it. And it's okay to be with it. It's okay to sit with it. Not only is it okay, but it's necessary. It's needed. It does not make you wrong. It does not make you less than. It does not mean that you are off track. None of it, love. It means it's just a part of that journey. It's a part of that journey where you're releasing your emotions, crying, sensitivity. I said earlier, I was, as soon as I came on, I said I felt this overwhelming need to like cry. I felt this emotion, and it's not necessarily sadness, and maybe for some of you it is sadness, and that's okay. Releasing, right? Releasing is what clears things out so that the new can come in. You know what I mean? We have to clear things out so that we can make room for whatever it is that we're moving into in this very season of our life. There is no rush. There is no specific destination. This is all a part of the journey, yeah? This is all a part of the journey. Embrace it. There's no need to avoid it. I get it. I get it. It feels so uncomfortable. I'm here too, right? This is resonating with me too. All right, we're gonna pull one more card from this other deck. To just see what's going on. All right. Let's see. Spirit, can you give one last card for water signs, please? I'm gonna shuffle back here because I don't want to mess up our spread. Actually, okay, split the deck. This one? What does this one say? All right, let's see. Is that a 2? I was talking about the 2s earlier. We're not talking about 2s. Our first card. I like that. I like when that happened. Because let me show y'all the first card. Okay. 20, storytelling. Yeah. Connection 2. And of course, our last card that we're wrapping up with is a 2. Thank you. All right. So, it says that which is like that. Hold on. That which is like unto itself is drawn. Huh. Matching your energetic frequencies, I believe. That which is like unto itself is drawn. All right, let's expand. What you mean? Aha, yep, law of attraction. Okay, everything that you perceive is vibration, and the life that you are living is your vibrational interpretation. The powerful law of attraction is at the root of everything, your experience, and the never-changing, always accurate premise of this law is that which is like unto itself is drawn. When you give thought to something, you begin the attraction process of the essence of that subject into your life experience. Once you have activated a thought vibration within yourself, by giving attention to the subject, the progress of expansion occurs. Once you have activated a thought vibration, so once you create some type of thought, once you create some type of story, once you create whatever it is within yourself, by giving attention to the subject, or like whatever that subject is you're talking about in your life, then the progression of expansion occurs. So essentially, right, this is law of attraction. So the more that we see maybe like, okay, our sensitivity, our things like that is bad, the more that we harp on things in a negative way, the heavier it can feel, and not in a good way. Know that everything is working out for your highest good. Yeah, know that everything is working out for your highest good, because everything that you perceive is a vibration, and the life that you live is an interpretation of that vibration. Okay, so be aware of your thoughts. Be aware of how you look at your sensitivity. Okay, be aware when you're regularly, like, your thoughts are important, your emotions are important, how we view things are important, because that is what is also that's our thoughts create our reality. Yeah, our thoughts will create our reality. When we dwell on certain things for long enough, that creates our reality. So just be aware of how you're viewing your sensitivity, how you're viewing yourself in this moment, how you're viewing the darkness, how you, instead of viewing it as a bad thing, viewing it as something that is propelling you forward. I know sometimes it gets tough, but it's okay, because you can do hard things. Yeah, you can do hard things. And again, go look up that too. Because it came up. It's coming up throughout this reading. From what I know, 2 is like yin and yang. You know what I mean? 2 is kind of balanced. I mean, I know 3s are more balanced, but 2 is like the light and the dark. Yeah, it's light and dark. It's yin and yang. It's the masculine, the feminine. It's the balancing. It's the embracing both sides, embracing all of your sides, including the darkness. Yeah, and remembering that whatever you focus on over and over and over again, how you view things, and that really does affect your reality. Okay, so just keep that in mind. That is it. That concludes our reading for today. I thank you guys for sticking with me. I thank you for tuning in. I hope that this resonated with you in some way. And remember to live your life with love, grace, and gratitude. And I am grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for the opportunity to do this. So I will catch you next time. Bye.